Liverpool have returned to training at the AXA training centre following their narrow but crucial 1-0 victory over Burnley at Turf Moor, where Mohamed Salah secured all 3 points with a composed stoppage time penalty after a VAR-reviewed handball decision. The squad regrouped in high spirits as preparations began for a busy stretch of fixtures, including a crucial Champions League tie and a key Premier League clash on the horizon. Manager Arne Slot led the session with a focus on recovery, tactical adjustments, and maintaining physical sharpness, particularly important as the team looks to build on their strong start to the season. Slot also stressed the importance of squad rotation and mental focus, reminding players not to become complacent after the win. Among the returnees, Jeremy Frimpong was a welcome sight back in full training after recovering from a hamstring injury, providing renewed depth and pace on the right flank amid Connor Bradley's ongoing recovery process. Record signing Alexander Isak was also present and participating, continuing his gradual integration into the team as he works towards full match fitness. Slot confirmed that while Isak is making progress, he is not yet ready to start, and his minutes will be carefully managed in upcoming games. Encouragingly, most of the squad returned from the international break without fresh injury concerns, though Curtis Jones remains sidelined due to a knock and will miss the next few matches.
How do you think it's going to work though, with Etikite making the start that he has and that forward line of Gakpo, Salah on the right hand side of course? Where does Alexander Isak fit into it all? Where does Hugo Etikite fit into it all now?
Well, Isak fits into the centre forward, and I think when you pay that much money for somebody and he's of the quality of that he is, I think it'll be a similar situation to Salah in that, you know, whenever you go and see Liverpool play, you'd expect to see Salah on the right and you'd expect to see Isak as the centre forward, and the rest will have to fill in around that, whether that is going to the left for Etikite. But don't forget Gakpo's there, and he's not bad. He's one of the best left-sided attacking players in the Premier League. You've got Vert off the front as well, so that I would imagine would be Liverpool's first choice front four. And Etikite can obviously fill in for Isak, maybe play with him at times and play for the left. So there's plenty of games, plenty of minutes to go round, and I'm sure the manager knows what he's doing.
Danny, by every metric, this looks like a dominant Liverpool performance. Even just looking at the XG and the possession, the number of passes. However, it didn't feel inevitable that there was a Liverpool goal coming in this game.
No, Burnley deserved great credit. They defended really well with a really good game plan and fought right to the end. They can take some pride from that performance. The number on there, that the crosses for Liverpool, 44, is really high for a Liverpool team. The reason that happened is because of Burnley's tactical plan, which was to condense the middle of the field and force Liverpool out wide, probably because they thought they didn't have a great aerial threat when the crosses were coming in. And first off, it kind of played out that way. There's the system, the 5-4-1. Kirkes puts a cross in early, but as you can see, Ekitike's in there on his own, easy for the defenders. And it took Liverpool a long time to work out that they had to start trying to get in the box in more numbers and more intensity, and it didn't happen really till the second half. Again here, you see Gakpo, even if he gets his head up or plays into Kirkes there's nobody in the box. Ekitike's coming to feet, he needs to be in there waiting for the cross and keep his position. And this was the problem, and this is why Burnley in the first half, I thought particularly, really stopped Liverpool from making lots of really good chances. Again, you can see how narrow they are. Really hard to get the ball into Wirtz or into McAllister. This time, Szoboszlai does put a really good ball in there. Again, Gakpo not busting the gut to get in there and cause those Burnley defenders problems. And this one, if you look at the two players on the back post, got to get across your players, got to get in there with intensity. Didn't happen. Miskicked the cross, Robertson, and then Wirtz, little snapshot. Second half, a lot better. He made the changes. He obviously spoke to them about this at half-time because Connor Bradley was getting in there from the minute one with big runs. He's a big lad. Robertson as well was flying into the box. You can see the intensity's different. You can see the numbers in there. I still like Ekitike to be more central, and he was for the majority of the second half, to be fair to him. His instinct is to come and to get it to feet, so sometimes you need other players in there. And the more the game went on and the more Burnley got tired, the spaces got a bit bigger. As you can see, getting in a bit behind here, Ekitike is in the right place, but the ball doesn't come. And again here with Mo Salah, decent ball in. This time you've got plenty of players to occupy these Burnley defenders. Andy Robertson gets a header, back post, another fullback coming on who loves getting in there. There's Conor Bradley occupying one of the defenders, and Chiesa should score. It's a brilliant cross in. And then they get the penalty from another cross. It was the bit of luck they needed, probably edged it just about. But you're right, Burnley really made it tough for Liverpool. And Liverpool, to be honest with you, great that they've won 4 without playing well. It's a sign of really good things to come. There's still a lack of fluidity, and there's some relationship building to be had in the front areas of the pitch.
Players in their 18-yard box, and then if you don't score, their belief only goes up and up and up. I thought I saw that we wear them down, if that is the English word for it. So we kept on playing, kept moving the ball around, didn't create a lot of chances, but they got more and more tired, which is normal if you have to defend for 80% of the time. And then, we brought in as many attackers as we could, and that eventually also led to a good chance of Jeremy Frimpong and to the penalty. And Mo was still on the pitch, so he could score it.
He wasn't going to miss an opportunity like that either, was he, in front of goal?
My first reaction would be no, but the last 2 he took for us didn't go in. But the good thing was that he scored one for the national team. But I don't think Mo needs any extra confidence when he's there. He knows he can score that one, and he did, which was indeed a relief for us, because it wasn't that we create many chances over here.
Big 3 points, huge penalty.
Yeah, it's a tough opponent today. Like, we tried our best to pick the ball between the lines, but it's tough to win. But I'm glad that in the end we managed to win the game.
It's another late game, isn't it? It's another late finish for Liverpool to get these 3 points, Virgil. It seems to be a pattern this season for you.
Well, we obviously try to, break teams down. We have to be patient. We have to be ready whenever we lose the ball to be ready to defend the counters, and I think we did that pretty well. So we just kept looking for the goal, kept looking for the opportunities. We created, I think, some good opportunities. Not many clear-cut chances, I think, but I think obviously a well-deserved win. But obviously, if I'm Burnley, it's never nice to concede a penalty. But in the end of the day, it was a penalty, and Mo slotted it perfectly.
But it's one of those, when you're given those opportunities, you take them.
Well, you have to. Yeah, it's easy to say these things, but you have to. And obviously, Mo is a world-class player, and we know that he can deliver and step up in these moments, and have done so many times. But like I said, I think today, obviously, it was definitely key to not get frustrated. Kept trying, find the right spaces in between the lines, and to create opportunities. And I think in the end, like a well-deserved win, but obviously it could have been a draw as well. But we take the 3 points and we move on to Wednesday.
What had led to so many late goals for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Arne Slot said in January last season, what I'd really like us to do in the second half of the season is score more late goals. I'm fairly sure he didn't mean to set that out as a blueprint for the rest of this season. But it's happened in all 4 games so far. The 83rd minute or later is where the winning goal has come.
For me, it just shows that the squad is doing all the right things. The substitutes, at times you think, should I go out there and warm up? Should I be ready? But they are ready, and they're ready to make an impact. Because you see at times with players that really struggling to put their shin pads on and not ready, they're always ready to make a difference.
Or sulking.
Of course it's working.